a simple racing game using Kodu Game Lab. First, select New World. Then go over to the Terrain tool and select that option. Using the left and right arrow keys on the keyboard, you can change the size of the brush. Right-click to remove whatever is existing. Go over and select one of the materials. I'm going to choose number 25, but you can choose anything. It's really up to the student and the teacher. Left-click on the mouse to place the material. Actually, if you zoom out, you can add more if you give enough room for the racing track. Then you press the left arrow key and right-click on the mouse. You can remove that. So now you have something like a racing track now. Press the left arrow key and then remove a section of the track so that the start and finish line can be separated. Go over and select another material. I'm going to take number 32. And place that here. Once you're done with that, then you can go over to the object menu. Let's just move the camera. Yeah, go to the object tool. Select at the starting point. Go and select cycle. We can set a color for that. Put your mouse over the object. And using the right and left arrow keys on your keyboard, you can change the color. I'm going to go for the color red. Then by right-clicking on my cycle, I can copy it, right-click on another location, and paste. Now I have two. I want to make this different color, so I'm going to make it blue. Alright, once I've done that, I want to right-click on the first cycle. This is going to be our player 1, controlled by the student. Right-click on that, program. Yeah, so here we want to select keyboard, arrow keys. Going over to the do side, we want it to move, and we want it to move quickly. Go over to the second line. Now we want to specify that when it reaches the final finish line, you have to select the finish line material. Second. Yes. We want the game to finish. So we go to game, win. So now when player 1 reaches the finish line, you will get you have one message. Another thing that you can also do is you can make sure that the camera is following the student, the first player. This isn't important, but I've included it in here for your reference. Go back out, select the second cycle, and here we're going to go directly to do, and we're going to select move, and here we choose move on path. We will be adding the path after this step. When player 2 or the computer controlled opponent reaches the finish line, we want the game to finish. So we're going to go to on land. Again, we will select the finish line. But in the do section, we will instead choose end. So this will finish the game. Go back out. And then we go to the path tool. We're going to draw the path that the computer control player will be following now. After that, draw these points on. Make sure that the path finishes inside the finish line. And it should be ready to work. I'll just give it a try. Yes. So that means player 1 has won the game. If I go back now, I can even make my opponent move faster. In this case, the opponent won, so now it's game over. The hope is that using these tools, students can make more and more ambitious games with multiple players and more obstacles and elements to make more interesting and fun games for them.